You know, the pre-portal era.
Yeah.
How different do you think it is in trying to get a sense of a player if he's played at 3 different schools or 3 different coaches, 3 different systems? Is it actually helpful to see him in multiple situations, or would you like to see more of that straight line growth in one place?
Well, I think certainly being at one place helps.
You're starting this game, you nail a couple three-pointers, you go and sit to the bench. Like, how much did the scouts go, wait, hold on, he did it then, he's doing it now again?
I just think the ability to run a team.
Perscu up 69-42 against Team Love, but we're going to take a quick break right here from the Wintrust Arena here at the 2024 NBA
agreement.
Well, we saw it last offseason. Kyrie Irving in Dallas, they were able to negotiate. It wasn't a max contract, but it was a deal that
has an impact, and I think the sooner you learn that, the better off your career is going to be, the better off
the NCAA tournament. And to me, that's the part that Woj was just talking about. Listen to, you hear him.
Well, goes all the way back. He's grown up through he's been around many of the better coaches in the game, but of course has always had a great eyes and evaluator, this, that, and other. Proud of you, happy for you, man, getting your opportunity to sit in the big chair.
Thank you, Corey.
Championship teams have to recalibrate now what a championship supporting cast looks like. It's going to look a lot younger because you're going to need guys on rookie deals. We know you can shoot. We know you're here because you can play. But when we've run you into the ground, do you quit or do you keep going? That's what they're going to find here in the next couple months.
Well, the individual workouts is the toughest one they'll go through because they're not going from their hotel room down here to the court. You're going city to city, sometimes back to back. You're getting in at 1 a.m. Your flight's delayed. You're working out at 9 a.m.
And right, when you look at Alex Sarr, only the top 10 teams can look at his medical records. Why did they decide to kind of tier things out so that teams or players in the top 10 can't get those medical records to every single team that's picking in the draft this season?
I think it's something of a compromise, but, you know,
Opportunity as you're being judged, as Woj said, to be able to show that to the execs here.
Well, you're looking at it right now with Ajay Mitchell as far as picked up full court. As far as, you know, you probably wouldn't have seen that maybe at Santa Barbara.
Kentucky, and he makes a ton of NIL money with Mark Pope.
Well, that's it, Sean, and you said it. What has transformed the dynamic between staying in the draft and going back is being able to go in the portal or staying where you are.
No, not
like, honestly, like there's nobody that should be walking out here in any aspect, whether you're not playing or you are playing, and going, hey, I feel really comfortable with where I'm at. Because if somebody has that,
Was very upset, and then he got to the locker room and he found out, wow, actually, I'm not in that much pain. I'm okay. So great news for Nikola Topic.
You guys up here about meeting with the guys, the conversations that they're able to have. What are the intangible things that you're looking at when it comes to these players when you have those conversations and get to know them a little bit more?
yeah, I think right now, has he played his way up in your mind into that back half of the first round now?
He should, at least under consideration. I think, you know, especially what we've seen here. And it's all about competing, right? It's all about competing. I think there's such little wiggle room between where AJ is and some of the other players in this draft room where 50, what's the difference between a 51st?
On par, he gets a rebound,
Yeah,
plays great defense, gets the rebound, goes down, and dribbles behind his back, finishes over contact.
He averaged 6.5 assists last year. The number came down. I talked to him. He wasn't fully healthy this past year. Played through some nagging injuries. I mean, that's what teams are looking for.
Comes down on this possession and draws the elbow to get the offensive call and give possession back to his team. So they're getting blown out, but watch this play. I mean, just the ball handling, and because he's not an elite level athlete where he's finishing above the rim all the time over the top of people,